Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be decluttering my highlighters. Now, my highlighters have taken over my whole makeup collection besides eyeshadow palettes. I would say I have the most eyeshadow palettes and probably the most highlighters out of all of the makeup in my collection. It's getting just too excessive. I mean, I'm still going to have a lot after this declutter, but I really need to get rid of some. And so I have this drawer full. And I have this drawer full, and I have some over to the side of me from another drawer, as well as more scattered around my makeup collection. So I'm gonna have to dig through other drawers, like my palettes and stuff are in other drawers, like the bigger palettes. So I'll have to go through those, but yeah, let's just get started. I'm gonna start with the bottom drawer here. All right, so I'm gonna zoom you on in. I wanna get rid of this one. It's the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Illuminizer. I've had this for a really long time and I used to love it, but this was back in the day when like there wasn't a whole lot of highlights out on the market. It is nice. Now it's making me reconsider. That's gonna be the problem with this. Now I'm wondering if this would be like a nice like dusting all over the face just to give a nice glow. I'm not using it, so I should just get rid of it. I shouldn't even bother keeping it. So yeah, that one's going. This one I bought last year. This is by Japonesque. I hear nobody talking about this, but it's really nice. It's the Kumadori Ombre Highlight, and it's kind of like just a little gradient effect here, but it has a really nice smooth texture. It's a very highlighty. I like this. I actually pulled it out and wore it the other day because I haven't worn it enough. I mean, as many highlighters as I have, none of these get worn enough. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this because I like it. So this is my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. Can't part with this. This is a good one. And I'm glad it came back because it's a really beautiful highlight. There. Can you see a little better now when I swatch stuff? So yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It's amazing. I have two over here by my side that I like from Collab Makeup. I actually had these in my everyday makeup drawer, and I'm actually gonna clean out my everyday makeup drawer, and I wanna do a new series on my channel where like maybe every week or a couple weeks or something like that, I will like show you, like kind of shop my stash and put stuff in my everyday makeup drawer so I can grab for it more. I want to do that this year. So these two were in my everyday makeup drawer. I really like these. They're by Collab Makeup. And so I have two shades. They do, I think, have like four maybe. This is Uncensored. Like these go on the skin really beautifully. I felt like it looked a little bit like chunkier compared to this, especially like this Anastasia one has a really nice gel texture. But these look beautiful on the skin. And then this one is Glow for the Gold. This video might have to be split up into two videos because it's just, I have so many highlights, but see how pretty that is? Yeah, I'm gonna keep both of these because I love them. So this is a luxurious highlight palette from Sam Marcel. This is definitely underrated. This was actually sent to me in PR a long time ago, but these are so smooth. So many beautiful colors in here, and the packaging's nice, but it's just like gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm going to keep that. So these two are by Kiko Milano. I love these. They were limited edition, and I talked about Kiko Milano in my bronzer declutter video. So these are the Gold Waves highlighter. They're a part of a Gold Waves like collection. See how beautiful the packaging is? So this cosmetic brand is made in Italy, but this one is so beautiful. It is a gold, but it's like light enough for my skin, so I love that. And then this one is number 2. This one's more like pinky. Yeah, look how beautiful those are. I'm gonna keep these. This is a Becca highlight. This is the Lilac Geode. And this is limited edition. It is so beautiful. I feel like it's a little unique to my collection, so I feel like I have to keep it. It's just Really beautiful highlight. So I'm keeping that. I'm gonna keep these. These are also by Kiko Milano. These were from like a summer collection, I think. Look how beautiful the packaging is. It's just so pretty. I can't. So these are the Natural Color Highlighters, number 2 Iridescent Champagne. And then this one is Iridescent Rose. I just can't part with these yet. I probably don't need both of them. I think I like this one better. This one you can kind of get more of that yellow in there so that it's not as pink. But yeah, I like these. I like these, I'm gonna keep them. Here's another one from Kiko Milano. This is the Gold in Progress highlighter. It's from fall, I think a couple of years ago. So this is too dark for me, but it's so pretty. I feel like moving this to my eyeshadow drawer because it's too dark. But I'm gonna keep it for now because I love the packaging and I love the formula. So I'm gonna keep that. Here's another one. It's the Glow Fusion Powder Highlighter. I have a few of these, I think. So yeah, this one. So this one's a little bit more subtle, but I am gonna keep that. I do like it. It almost has like a little bit of a duochrome to it, but not enough to turn me off. It kind of reminds me of a Becca one that I really like. I can't remember what that one was called. This is Glow Fusion number 2. This one's too dark. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that one just because that one is definitely too dark. And I'm gonna keep, you know, that other blue one that I showed you. It's lighter and I like the formula better actually on it. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is from Hard Candy. It is the Tiki Bronzer. They call it a bronzer, but it's a highlight. This is really old. I used to love this back in the day when highlighters weren't like so popular. I feel like every brand has highlighters now, whereas back in the day they didn't. So it's just a really nice, like natural, like everyday highlight. Gives like a slight sheen to the skin. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is from Too Faced. It's like a duo. It's the Candlelight Glow. I'm gonna get rid of that. This is the Maybelline Master Highlighting Blush in Nude. This is just really old. I used to love these, but I'm gonna get rid of that. It's just too deep for a highlighter for me. Like it says, it's more of a blush, but it's kind of a shimmery blush, a little too shimmery, so I'm gonna get rid of this. This is from City Color Cosmetics. It's the Intense Exposure Highlighting Powder. I used to love this, but like I said, more highlights have came out. Every brand has them now, so I'm gonna get rid of it. It's a little more on the powdery side. My hands are pretty moisturized, so it's making it look a little more sheeny. I used to love it though. I think it looks good on the face, but I just love other highlighters so much more than this one now, so this one's going. Okay, I have these two here from NYX. These are the Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powders. Well, I'm gonna get rid of that. It's just too like pink for me. Lavender Steel I'm getting rid of. This one is, this is Twilight Tint. I have a thing for these like bluey ones, so I'm gonna keep this. I like to use these like, not even as a highlight, but as like an eyeshadow topper. Ugh, I can't get rid of it. I have this thing, this obsession with these like duochromes that are like pinkish purpley blue. I'm just like obsessed. So I'm gonna keep this aside. I'm gonna decide later after I do some other swatches of these. So this one's kind of similar. It's from Pretty Vulgar. I've never even used it. It's the Shimmering Swan in Lilac Lust. See, like I'm obsessed with that too. So I'm gonna keep this one. This is the Give Me Glow Luminous Highlighter in Porcelain Peach. I like this a lot. I raved about it in a video before. Look how pretty it is. So I'm gonna keep that. So these are some newer ones here. This is the Master Chrome by Maybelline. It is the collab with Nikki Tutorials number 250. This is absolutely stunning. I love this. I'm going to keep it. And that's exclusive to Ulta, I believe. This is a newer one from Pure that I mentioned in a recent haul. It's the Afterglow Highlighter. And like, it's really beautiful. I think it has like a thicker texture to it. So what I said in my haul was like, it has a little bit of a thicker texture. So sometimes it can look a little bit heavy on the cheeks. So it's not my favorite formula, but it is very pretty. If you can really like buff it into the skin, then it can be beautiful. This is the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder in number 110 Watt. That one is a nice, like really light gold. It's a little powdery, but when you buff it into the skin, it looks fine. So I'm gonna put this one aside. I'm not sure about this one yet. This is the Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer from JCat Beauty. I used to love this back in the day when highlighters weren't as popular as they are now. It's more of a subtle everyday highlight. I used to love that, but now I'm thinking I don't love it as much as I used to, just because so many other good ones on the market. I'm gonna get rid of this one. So I have these two here from Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder in Written in the Stars. It's part of their Zodiac collection. Everybody has a Zodiac collection now. These are gorgeous, like super, super pretty. Now they do have like it's like very sparkly, but when you really buff it into the skin, I don't notice like all the sparkles. So I'm going to keep that. I feel like this looks better on the face than it does swatched. So yeah, I'm keeping this because I really like it. It was in my everyday makeup drawer. And then this one here was part of their Gothographic collection. It's the Moon Tears highlighter. This one has a little bit more yellow. The other one was a little bit more pink. See how beautiful? I think I like this one better actually. Yeah, that one's really pretty. So this is by Artist Couture, the Diamond Glow powder. So this one's called Illuminating. I don't know, maybe I should give it another shot. Okay, this one's in the maybe. I can't decide on this one. I don't think I've played with it enough. All right, so this is by Essence, the Cubanita Jumbo Highlight. This kind of reminds me of like that big Wet n Wild one. It's a very subtle highlight. It looks very shimmery though, huh, with the light. And it smells good. It's called Mi Corazon Golden Highlighter with an intense metallic shine. Oof. I'm gonna put this one aside. I can't decide if I want to get rid of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is my Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I'm definitely keeping this. I did a whole video on it. I will link that video down below. This is another Master Highlight by Maybelline. It's the one in Natural. I'm going to get rid of that. So I have all these Maybelline Master Chrome highlighters. I also have a purple one and I cannot find it anywhere. It's so weird. I know I just stuck it in this drawer yesterday because I had it. Oh, here it is right here. All right, this one is the holographic one. I know a lot of people don't like this. Tara Babies loves this. She's actually gone through one. So this one's very like more chunky, but it doesn't have a lot of base color. It's mostly just like sparkles, which I normally don't like. And I don't like this on my face, but I do love it for the body. That's the way that I use this. So I'm actually gonna keep it because I do like to like rub this all over my chest and shoulders. It looks really pretty. And the duochrome in there, the little shimmers are like pink purpley, really pretty. So I'm keeping that one. I really love the Master Chrome Molten Rose Gold. This one's gorgeous. That one's absolutely stunning. So I'm keeping the rose gold. This is another holographic one. This is the Prismatic Highlighter. This one I haven't used a whole lot. This is, again, not one I would use on my face, but I would use it on my body. So I'm just gonna keep that. I especially like to keep products like this sometimes for like Halloween. Like one year, my daughter and I think it was when she was 2, we were both unicorns. So I use like shimmery, glittery products like this for the body and the face. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. And then this is the metallic highlighter in Molten Gold, which was I think the original one they came out with. It's so pretty, but it's too dark for me. Like, look how dark it is. Even if I was tan, I couldn't pull that off. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. And the Molten Peach. So this is Molten Peach. This is also fairly newer. That one is also kind of dark. So I'm gonna get rid of this one as well because it's just too dark. And then it has little glitters in it, which I don't like for my face anyway. So this one's going. So these are the Pixi by Petra Glowy Glossomer Duos. I love these. These are so stunning, so I'm keeping both. This is the Hyper Real Glow from MAC. And this is the lighter one. They have a darker one. So this is pretty, so I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna keep it. So this is an OFRA highlighter. This is the Derma Mineral Powder Pink Sapphire Loose Highlight. This is another product that's really pretty to put all over the body. It's just like a lot of fine shimmer. So I'm gonna keep this for now. Does anybody remember these beautiful highlighters from Victoria's Secret? I have such a hard time like trying to part with these because the formula was so good. This one is my favorite. Look how beautiful that is. So this is the Illuminating Face Powder. I'm gonna keep this shade, it's Fixation. This one is Next to Nude. This one's also really pretty, but it's too dark. So I'm gonna get rid of that one, and I'm also gonna get rid of this one. It's the Impassioned. It's a little more duochrome-y. So I have these ones here by Ulta Beauty. So I love this one. So these are the Illuminator Sheer Radiant Finish. This one is Brilliant Diamond. It's just a white, it's very soft, but it's very pretty. Keeping this one. This one is the Duo, so these are the duochrome ones. This is Prismatic Unicorn, which I think I'm getting rid of this one. Yeah, that one's just like blah. Do you see that? It's more pink too. I don't like these really like duochrome pink ones. I'm gonna get rid of that one. This one I'm gonna have a hard time parting with, even though I don't wear it on the face. It's it has that like blue duochrome, but it's almost wearable because it's so sheer. That's why they call them sheer, because it's very, very sheer. I'm gonna put this one aside. I need to decide on these ones. I can't make a decision. So I have these Morphe ones right here. So I recently bought this one. I had bought the full size. I received it. It was completely shattered. I knew that it was going to be too dark for my complexion. So I bought the mini because they recently came out with the mini version. And it's called Spark. These are the high impact highlighters. And this is such a unique, gorgeous shade. So I knew it was going to be too dark as a highlight. So I'm going to move this to my... I'm gonna move it to my eyeshadow drawer, and it's perfect because it's like an eyeshadow size. So that's Spark, it's gorgeous. This one is the one in Extra. Super pretty. That one's a little bit dark too. I actually have to wear it very light-handedly. And then this one's called Lit, which looks super gold, but when you put it on the skin, I think it's really nice. It's not too golden. You can see there. So I'm gonna keep both of those. So these are from ColourPop, and I have some more single ColourPop highlighters. I think I have like one of their new ones or two of their new ones, but they're in just the pan. They're not in the compact. So this one's called Bougie Bougie Call. Bougie Call? That one I might get rid of. This one is Here Kitty Kitty. I love this one. It's my favorite. Yeah, that one's really pretty. I'm gonna keep that one. Silvus Play? I don't know. This one's more of a white. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one because it's nice and light. One is Angel Food. This one's really pretty, but it's kind of dark, but it's like a unique shade of pink. I'm gonna keep that one. So I have some more ColourPop ones. These are from limited edition collections. So ColourPop would make huge mistakes when they would make these highlighters. They would just put the sticker that it's a highlighter, but they wouldn't put the label of the color. So I have no idea what color these are, which is very annoying. This was part of the My Little Pony collection. I'm gonna get rid of that. I just don't love it. No, this one was not part of the My Little Pony collection. The purple ones are part of the My Little Pony collection. And again, I don't know the name. It's too dark. Like, why do I buy this stuff sometimes? I'm gonna definitely be more mindful of the things I purchase this year. Like, I'm not gonna purchase something just because it's limited edition and cute packaging. Like, if I know the color's not gonna work for me, I'm not gonna buy it. So this is also part of the My Little Pony collection. It's another one of those like purpley ones, but I feel like the one that I have from Pretty Vulgar was much prettier, so I'm getting rid of that. And this last one is kind of a unique shade. Like, they're kind of powdery, these limited edition ones. That color is very unique though. Ooh, that's really pretty. I'm gonna keep this one because that color is really pretty. I like that. So I have some more ColourPop ones. These are the Super Shock highlighters. I have a lot, as you can see. So Flexitarian's one of my favorites. I absolutely love that one. I'm keeping it. This one is Fanny Pack, which I think I also really like. Yeah, it's just a white. I'm keeping that. This one is Butterfly Beach, which is way too dark for a highlight. I'm gonna get rid of that one. It's really pretty, but I can't wear it as a highlight. This one is Stole the Show, which is gorgeous. Keeping that one. Oh, so pretty. This one is Hippo. That one is purpley, but it feels like it seems very wearable, especially with the formula and everything. I'm gonna keep Hippo for now. One is Wisp. That one is too dark for me, so I'm going to get rid of Wisp. This one, I don't even think I've worn it. It's Spellbound. Ooh, that's really cool, but not for a highlight. See, this is the kind of product that I would keep around, especially like sometimes my daughter likes to play with my makeup. So what I usually do is give her a ColourPop shadow to play with because it's not as messy. So that I think I will keep just like for her, or if she wants a little glitter on her body. That way it's not loose glitter and it won't like get in her eye or have fallout, you know? So I'm gonna keep that one. These two here that I've never even opened. So this is Felicity. Ooh, that's really pretty. Again, for the body or to keep for my daughter. So I'm gonna keep that. This is Forget Me Not. That's, oops, my hand is all wet right there. That's really pretty. I'm gonna keep that one. All right, so I have this in my everyday makeup drawer. It is the ColourPop This Is For You highlighting palette. This is fairly newer to my collection. These two shades are too dark, but I love the middle shade, so it makes it really hard to make a decision. So I'm gonna keep this because it is newer to my collection. What I can do is mix the middle one with the other two shades to lighten them up. But I do like the middle shade. It's called Glad You Came. So I'm going to keep this little guy. I'm gonna keep my Hourglass Ambient Absolute Strobe Light. No, Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. This is freaking beautiful. I love this. I'm keeping it. These are my Natasha Denona Super Glow highlighters. I'm keeping both of these. These are newer to my collection. I really like these. They're stunning. Another two that were in my everyday makeup drawer were these NARS ones. These are the new NARS. They're just their new highlighters. I don't know what they're called. This is Fort de France. You can see I've been using it a lot, like right there. Love that. And then this one is Capri. This one's lighter. I love these. They're so pretty. So I'm keeping both of those. Oh, I have two more highlighters here by ColourPop. These are in Thimble and Double Down. I think I'm keeping both of these. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. It's like a gold, but it's light enough for my skin. And then, yeah, these were in my everyday makeup drawer. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I have been using these a little bit here and there because they were in my drawer, but whew, pretty. So these are from Model's Own. Oh, I like these, but I might get rid of one. Look how pretty that is. Oh. No, I'm gonna keep both of those. They're so pretty. So these are the Sculpt and Glow highlighting powders. This is Peach Pearl and Golden Sand. Golden Sand is not even golden. They're both like pinky. I have these two by Pixi. I'm gonna keep both of these. These were the Pixi and Aspen Novard collection. I do think these are pretty. Like, they have a little bit of a more of a powdery texture, but when you buff them into the skin, they're just fine. I think you can still find these on Target.com, I think. That one's lighter. Yeah, I'm keeping those because I do like these. All right, so let's get these Jeffree Star ones out of the way because I know I'm getting rid of these Jeffree Star ones. So I just don't like the formula of these, to be honest with you. They're very thick in texture and you can see like it's creating hard pan. The colors are absolutely stunning and they look pretty swatched. But like that one is so pretty. I would never use that as a highlight. Like I would use it on my eyes. So that was the Mint Condition. This one's King Tut. Way too dark for me. Lavender Snow. I've used this on the eyes, not as a highlight. I'm gonna sell all of these on my Mercari website. I will list it in the description box. This is Peach Goddess. So pretty. Princess Cut. So pretty. Ice Cold. See how like thick the formula is? Like look at my finger. It's just very thick. Like it has a lot of silicone in it. And I don't like the way those sit on my skin because it looks like textured or like chunky on the face. You have to really buff these in and I don't want to put that much work in for my highlight. So they gotta go. And then this is Siberian Gold. So getting rid of all of these. I'm getting rid of these 7 plus this one right here. This one is the one with Manny. It's the Eclipse highlighter. Manny MUA. Oh, it's so hard to open. Get rid of that one. I have these 2 Catrice highlighting powders. And they're nice and subtle. Like, I like them, but I think I'm gonna pass them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of those. They are pretty, but they're not as intense as some other ones, and they are a little more powdery, but once you blend them on the skin, they look fine. But I think they're just gotta go. All right, so this is the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner Palette. This is absolutely stunning. I love this. I will link my CoverGirl video where I mentioned this in the video down below. This is awesome. 2 palettes here from Milani. This one I love. It's so pretty. I can use these 2 shades. This one's too dark. This is the Rose Glow Stellar Lights Highlighter Palette. This is really pretty. This one, oof. This one's like iffy. This color over here is absolutely gorgeous and the formula is really nice, but I think I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, the other two are duochrome. I like the middle shade, it's pretty, but I think this one's gotta go. So these are from Wet n Wild. They're old, they're from a Fergie collaboration. I'm getting rid of both of these. This one's Hollywood Boulevard, and this one is Champagne Glow. So these gotta go. And I have these two by Physicians Formula. These are nice. Let me see, I don't feel like I need both of these. Which one's lighter? I think this one's lighter. Yeah. Actually, I feel like I want to get rid of both of these. To be honest with you. They're good, but I just never reach for them, and I probably won't reach for them because I have so many other highlighters that I like more than these, so I'm gonna get rid of them. All right, so this is the City Color Cosmetics Highlight Trio. I used to love this, especially these two shades, but this was before there was like a gazillion highlighters on the market, so this is gotta go. This is from Sleek Makeup. It's the highlighting palette in Solstice. This is so beautiful. This color right here is like so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then this purpley lavender shade. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I love this palette. This is by Vintage Cosmetics Illuminating Face Highlighter Set. This was in a BoxyCharm. It is so pretty, but it's really pretty though. But they're a little dark. I could use the pink one more than the other shade, but I think I'm gonna get rid of that, even though it's so pretty. Stila Dancing with the Stars. This is such a beautiful highlight, but I think it's time. I think it's time to pass it on. Look at how pretty that is. Don't know. That's in the maybe pile. I have two here from Persona Cosmetics. So, I don't know why I still have the packaging. So I have Laguna, which is the lighter one. This was really disappointing. It has hard pan, it's hard to pick up the product. I don't know if I got a faulty one, but I read the reviews when these first came out on Ulta.com, and a lot of people were saying that this particular shade was a dud compared to the others. So I don't know. I almost feel like writing them and like telling them that I had this issue and seeing if they reformulated this one or maybe didn't press it so hard. It is a really pretty highlight, but it just doesn't have the potential because of how hard it's pressed. Do you see that? Ugh. And then this one is Zuma, which is too dark. Oh, and this one's broken. It's such a pretty color though. So I think I'm gonna get rid of Zuma because it's broken and I don't like keeping products like this. I try to repress it, but I still have a hard time getting them to stay pressed together. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna leave it in the box. That's probably why it was still in the box. I actually have another one of those somewhere, and I just hate to give up on this, but gosh, it's terrible. Look at that. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this one, and then I'm gonna email Persona Cosmetics and ask them if they've changed the formula on this particular highlighter, because it's a really pretty shade. It's just so hardly pressed that I can't pick it up with a brush. So I have all these Wet n Wild highlighters here that I just I can't keep all of these. So this one is Botanic Dream. Such a pretty pink color. I'm gonna keep that. I know I'm gonna keep Blossom Glow, Golden Flower Crown. It's too dark, I'm gonna get rid of it. The same with Precious Petals. No, I think Precious Petals I can wear. No, it's too dark. I'm getting rid of that one. I'm getting rid of the Royal Calyx, and I'm gonna keep these two. They're limited edition. They're the Sweetest Bling. This one I can wear. It's really pretty. So that one, those two I'm keeping. Actually, I'm gonna keep one and get rid of one. I don't need them both. And this one I've never opened. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's Lilac to Reality. I don't know why I buy these. I don't know. I don't know. It's not open. Let me swatch this purple one. Oh, you see? This purple, like, it gets me every time. I'm gonna get rid of them though. I don't need these. I just don't need them. This is by Revlon. It is a color charge highlighter. I did a review on this. I will link it down below. This actually has a nice finish on the skin. It's more natural, but it's really pretty. Like, it gives like a nice everyday glow. Something you can wear daily. I'm gonna keep that for now because it is newer. This is from e.l.f. It's the Shimmer Highlighting Powder. And I talked about these in a video that hasn't gone up yet. By the time I get this video up, that video might be up, so I'll link it below. So I got rid of the other ones. I'll show you them. I have them in another basket of highlighters that I was disappointed in and are getting rid of. So this is Pearl Glow. This one's really pretty, but I don't like the other ones. The other ones, the formula sucked. And I have all of these Makeup Geek ones that I need to go through. My gosh. Okay, Midnight Sun. I know a lot of people don't like these highlights from Makeup Geek, but I think they're pretty good. That's pretty. It's a little dark. This one is Lit. It's a duochrome. That one I'm gonna keep. See, this one reminds me of another one from Becca. Remember I said there was another one from Becca? It kind of reminds, it almost has like a slight pinkiness to it, but not enough to like steer me away. It's so pretty. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, this one I'm keeping for sure. So this one's Electrify. Okay, that one's too yellow for me. Like, I do not like when they pull very yellow. That one I'm getting rid of. This one's Psychedelic, another duochrome. I'm gonna get rid of Psychedelic. This one is Luster. Yeah, that one I'm gonna keep. Glitz. Glitz I'm definitely keeping. That one's light. This one is Moon Phase. Oh, see, this is that bluey highlight. So I'm gonna put this one aside because I have a few of these that I need to like choose from. So this one's a maybe. And then the last one is Celestial, which I'm gonna keep Celestial. It's a little bit purpley, but it's not too purple. Right, so let's see, Moon. So these two I was getting rid of, and I'm gonna get rid of this one too. This one is Midnight Sun. I'm gonna go through a few more. These are actually all Makeup Revolution ones. I actually wanna do a dedicated video kind of comparing all these and showing which ones I'm getting rid of, because I said that I was gonna do that. So I'm not gonna do these in this video. That's gonna be like a part 3. I think the highlighter declutter is just gonna have to be in 3 parts. So it's gonna be part 1, which I just did, part 2, which is the next drawer up, and then part 3 will be my Makeup Revolution ones, just because I have so many and I really wanted to do a dedicated video on those. So I have a few more for this part 1 video, and then we will end this video here and you'll have to see part 2. So this is by Smashbox. It's the Smashbox Spotlight Palette in Pearl. I do like this, so I am going to keep it. This is from Fiona Styles. It's the Light Illusion Prism Palette. I don't think I want this. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. This one has to go. It's the Pure Cosmetics Sculptor Palette. These highlight. So these are too dark for me as a contour. I did a video using this because I got it in a BoxyCharm box. I can use these as eyeshadows, and these, I think both of these. That one I can use on my face. The other one's a little too dark, but I don't want to keep it just for the one highlight, and I don't want to have to use it for my eyes. I have so many eyeshadow palettes, so I'm actually going to get rid of this one. The MAC Silver Dusk highlighter. I got this at Ulta. Showed it in a recent haul video. It's very pretty. It kind of reminds me of like the Wet n Wild ones. If you want a cheaper alternative to this, check out the Wet n Wild loose ones. And they now have them permanently on their website. They have several shades. So I'm keeping that. This one's new to my collection. It's the Shiseido Inner Glow Cheek Powder. Inner Light is the shade that I have. So I just think this is not worth the money. I think it's pretty. It's kind of subtle. But I'm going to keep it just because it is newer. I wish I would have returned it, but I threw away the packaging. So I'm going to keep that. I have these two by NYX Cosmetics. These I actually recently picked up at Walmart. This is the powdered sugar. It's part of like their candy or sugar collection. And look how beautiful that is. Oh, I love this one. I'm keeping it. Let me swatch it for you. So pretty. And then this one, of course, because it's like purpley blue duochrome. It's called Confetti Glow. I wouldn't use this on my face. I actually have used it on my eyes. That one. Let me go back to these ones. This was the NYX duochromatic one. Oh, see, that color is so different. This one's more purple, that one's more blue. This one. This one has a nicer texture because it's more of a sheer, like very finely milled powder. Whereas the NYX one's a little more chunky. I'm going to get rid of this one. It's older anyways. And I'm going to keep these two. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Essence. I keep the Artist Couture one for the body. Keep this one from Makeup Geek. It's the Moon Phase. I'm going to get rid of Dancing with the Stars. I am going to get rid of this one from ColourPop. Bougie Call. I'm going to get rid of the LA Girl one. I have this one from Note Cosmetics. This is so gorgeous. It's so smooth. It's a baked, they call it a terracotta powder. And this is number 1 Stardust. Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to keep that. I have this one here from OFRA. This is so pretty. You know what? This is a collab with Nikki Tutorials. It's Space Baby. That one has the best texture. So let me go back to the ones that are similar to that. It was just, maybe it was just this Ulta one then. I still think I want to keep the Ulta one because it's more of a sheer finish and it's more wearable because of that. Whereas this OFRA one I would never wear as a highlighter. I would wear this on my eyes. So I'm just going to keep both. So this is the Jouer Rose Gold highlighter. I got this in a duo. And I haven't worn it on my face. I just think it's going to be too gold. I'm going to get rid of this one. I got a new ColourPop highlight here on the cusp. It looks kind of dark, but sometimes they look darker than they are. Oh, that looks so pretty. For now, I'm going to keep that. It's a little dark. I might be able to wear it on my body or just let my daughter play with it. I have this Flower Beauty Galactic Glow holographic palette. Wasn't that impressed with this. This is kind of like powdery. Yeah, you see it, like it doesn't buff the best into the skin. I'm going to get rid of this. And I have 2 ColourPop highlighters here that are new. I got them in the pan form. So this is Dreamscape and Paddle Down. I feel like they've improved on the formula because these are new, like I said. I think the formula is nicer. They're a lot smoother, not as powdery, so I'm keeping those. This one's by Elsie Cosmetics. It's the Skin Reflector. Pearly Glaze is the shade. I have used this once, and it has a really nice thin consistency. I really like that, so I'm going to keep it. So the rest of these highlighters are ones that I put in a disappointing products video, so I already knew that I wanted to declutter these. These are by e.l.f. They're the Shimmering Highlighter Powder, and I have Starlight Glow and Rose Glow. They're just very powdery. They don't have a lot of sheen to them. They're just not good, so I'm going to get rid of both of those. This is a Makeup Revolution one. It's terrible. Has hard pan. It's Platinum, the Ingot highlighter. So I'm leave it in here because I'm going to review all these. This is a palette that's a highlighter palette from Hard Candy. This is like a blush. I don't really like this. It is the Dust Glow Baked Highlighting Trio. Getting rid of that. This is the CoverGirl Peach Punch highlighter. I did not like this. It's very like powdery, and it has a lot of like shimmer particles in it. Not a lot of sheen to it, just like sparkles. It's like a powder with some sparkles in it, and I just don't like it. And then this is the Melania. This is the Milani Make It Last Setting Powder, but it's more like a highlight. It's called Radiant. I did not like that. I know some people love this, and I didn't like it. I'm getting rid of these. This is by Profusion. I think this is nice, but a lot of the colors are too dark for me, so I'm actually going to get rid of this palette.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57,
59 highlighter products I'm getting rid of. I think that's a good number because that's just one drawer, and we still have a whole nother drawer to go through. So 59 is a lot. I'm proud of myself because it was kind of hard to make decisions on some of these. But I'm going to go ahead and count the ones that I'm putting back in my drawer here. So let me just get these out of the way. And then I have these two, 59, 60, 61. These two have not been opened. I don't know why I ended up with two of these. I just have two of them. I'm going to keep one. I'm giving these two away. So that's actually 61 highlighters I'm getting rid of just from one drawer alone. And my everyday makeup drawer, obviously. I went through some of those. So I'm getting rid of those. I'm going to count all the ones I'm keeping, and I'm going to put them back in my drawer. That's 79 highlighters that I'm keeping in this drawer. Technically it's 80 because there's two in this one. So 80, forgot this one, it got mixed up in the pile, but I'm getting rid of that IT Cosmetics one. So what were we at? 61? So this is like 62 for the declutter. So again, not quite half, but pretty close. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Stay tuned for part 2.